I'm R.L. Stine. I write the Goosebumps books for kids. I heard there was a big book festival here, and I like to go where the kids are. I try to see as many of my readers as I can during the year. I love visiting schools, and I go to a lot of book festivals, and I heard the Austin Book Festival is just terrific, so I'm happy to be here. All right, well, I thought we would maybe tell some ghost stories today, some scary stories. I think anytime you can get kids excited about reading, it's a wonderful thing. And the idea of book festivals is kids actually get to see the people who write the books. And I think that helps get them interested. And they get to see all their favorite authors and meet other authors and see that actual people write these books and get to see books all over the place. And it's just a wonderful environment to bring kids. Writing for kids is wonderful, and I always say I get them when they're still enthusiastic, you know, and they're a wonderful audience. My favorite part, I love getting out and seeing them. I also love all the mail I get. I get amazing mail from kids, and some of it's kind of funny. Last week I got a letter from a girl, and she said, "Dear R.L. Stine, I love your books, but I'm having trouble keeping up. Do you think you could stop writing for a while?" It's nice to get that kind of support from your readers, isn't it? Let's say you were doing a scary theme park. What would you put in it? Yeah, real loud, real loud. Skeleton roller coaster. What, will you ride skeletons? I think about what advice I would give kids who want to be writers. And one thing is that kids who want to be writers know it. And they're already writing. I started when I was 9 years old. And I knew I wanted to be a writer. And I think most people who are going to end up writers know it. But my other advice is, it's not advice, but my advice is to read and read and read. And don't just read one author, but to read as many authors as you can, because all those different styles and all those different ways of writing just go into your head without even you knowing it through osmosis. And you just have it there, and it helps you a lot. And the other thing is just to write a lot. Write every day. Keep a journal. Keep a diary, just so that you're writing something every day. What got me interested in writing books? That's a good question. You know, I don't know why I found it so interesting. When I was 9 years old, I found an old typewriter up in the attic, and I just took it to my room, and I started typing stories and typing stuff. And I've been writing ever since. I don't know why I thought it was so interesting. Goosebumps Horrorland, my new series, is different in a couple of ways from the old Goosebumps books. For one thing, you get 2 stories in every book, not one. You get a complete Goosebumps story with all the old villains and characters, Monster Blood and the Haunted Mask and all those things, and a lot of new villains. And then when that story ends, and you think it's safe to close the book, there's a second story that takes place in Horrorland theme park, the scariest place on earth. The other thing that is different about Horrorland series is that we have this amazing website. We couldn't do this when we did the original Goosebumps books, and we have this great website called enterhorrorland.com, where you can actually go into Horrorland and ride the rides and have all the scares and play the games, and also get a lot of clues about what's going on in the Horrorland books. Will there be another TV show? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe they'll do a Goosebumps Horrorland show. That would be great. This is R.L. Stine, and you're watching Docubloggers.